Welcome to the 4th Annual Culture Shifting Weekend in Silicon Valley, a place where dragon slayers convene.
A friend of mine invited me to the Culture Shifting Weekend in Silicon Valley in April, and I was blown away by the energy, the power, the connections that I made there, that when I had an opportunity to be a sponsor, I couldn't turn Andrea down.
One of the principles of Silicon Valley that I've adopted for Culture Shift Labs is this idea of building powerful ecosystems. For Culture Shifting Weekend, it's critical that you get the right people in the room so that you spark a certain kind of magic.
Culture Shifting is the most impressive group of diverse people that I've ever seen brought together.
The reason that I'm thrilled to be a part of this and that Dignity Health has been, a long-term partner is because the work and the success of this organization, I think, has the possibility to change the nation.
Whether it's the economic community, the business community, all the various communities that come together, this organization has recognized the benefit of convening and bringing them all together.
It's important to have us actually step out periodically, engage with each other, and then create the overall visibility for others so they can see what's possible.
The reception that you saw, as well as the luncheon, was perfectly suited for our luxury portfolio of wines and spirits because we're about celebrating achievement. And we like to do it in a very upscale environment.
We are so proud at Mercedes-Benz to be a sponsor of Culture Shifting Weekend here in Silicon Valley. We've done so for the last 2 years.
We realized we have to go where the talent is. That's what we experienced in New York, and that's what we experience today.
Every leader of every organization should have some exposure to the work that you all are doing.
You can feel the vibe. Something's happening here.
We are at SAP Labs at Hudson Yards, New York City, and it's a landmark event of gathering of Black venture capitalists, the largest in the nation.
Culture Shifting Weekend brings together top global companies with the most influential diverse thought leaders. Our Silicon Valley event is the largest gathering of Black leaders in innovation and social impact, while New York is the largest gathering of Black and Latinx venture capitalists.
The work that I do both through Culture Shift Labs and Culture Shifting Weekend is I bring these networks together.
Hi, I'm Robert Smith from Vista Equity Partners. I want to thank Andrea and her team again for convening important thought leaders.
I don't think there's any other organization that taps into my heart the way Culture Shift does.
When I think about Culture Shift Lab, the importance to me is leadership, interconnection, and action.
As you year-round do this work, it's not just an event of bringing people together. This is an ongoing, focused dedication.
A client of mine who's started a small venture fund said that what we need to do is find and fund the next Black Zuckerberg or Sandberg, meaning the founders and leaders of Facebook. And that's inspiring.
Events like these, what they do is to raise visibility. Many times people will look around and say, I didn't know there were so many African Americans actually in key jobs in tech.
Culture Shift really focuses a lot of time and attention on curating the right people, the right conversations.
Whether it's hiring more folks that look like me at our company, whether it's investing in the local community, it's all about trying to figure out how I can give back to this community.
We have to come together as a broader, global, expansive community to make that shift, to make those cultural shifts.
It's really about how do we use our perspective to move the world forward.
Culture Shift has the ability to bring the truth to the forefront. And from all of the different aspects of the work that Culture Shift does, we've been able to take that back to our organization and to use it in a constructive way to make sure that we are being inclusive and that we are focusing on things that can help change people's lives.